Hello, my name is Thomas Haase. I'm the author of Pugilist of Shandong Province, The Life and Times of Li Quan Chan. I began this book back in the late 1980s when I started compiling short stories I'd been hearing regarding his life. People would have various different stories, but no one had very many. So I started compiling the stories to make sure that they didn't get lost. And then eventually in 1993, I approached my teacher at the time and asked him if he would allow me to write a book and compile all these stories together for the students and for just the general public. At the moment, he was very excited to know that someone was willing to undertake a project of that depth and was willing to see it through. So I began compiling the stories even more in depth. I began researching the stories. I researched China, all its aspects, culture, its economy, its weather, the military, finances, drought, everything. I started to research in depth to find out as much information as I could regarding the time frame when Li Shandong lived. He was born in 1866. In a very tumultuous time in China, between the wars regarding the opium and just the wars with numerous countries wanting to come in and just extract portions of China for themselves. So I researched everything. Gradually, 1995, I asked and talked to my teacher again, and he gave me more stories about his life from what he remembered as a young child. In 1999, I had the opportunity to go on a cruise for 7 days and interview my teacher and ask him questions and get more in-depth information regarding his life, where he lived, his surroundings, and everything. In 2002, my teacher asked me to write an article for a Hong Kong-based martial art movie about one excerpt out of his life. So I wrote a story for the magazine, Martial Art Hero of Hong Kong. Fast forward, the book continued to come together. I continued writing, and 2019, it came to a close. So I sent the book to an editor for them to edit, not just for grammar, but also just from a writing perspective. How should it be written for the general public so that they could enjoy the book along with understand what it was about? In 2019, November, I published the book. And now, since then, we've been actively promoting the book. I have a website, thomasjhaase.com, where the book is for sale. And we also have a YouTube channel along with Facebook regarding the book, so that we're going to be putting up excerpts from different chapters out of the book so you can see in film an actual reenactment of that chapter for your enjoyment.